Thank you. People are always telling me that our times are so filled with tension. Tension is all around, they complain, so how can you keep yourself from being tense? How do successful positive thinkers manage to keep their lives poised and relaxed? Well, there seems to be one pattern they follow. They study their successes. The successful person has had to learn how to organize himself so that he is freed from those swamped feelings that cause pressure to rise. A great many of the people I have known who overcome tension and became positive in their approach are men who were thoughtful enough to realize they couldn't handle everything on their own. They are part of a team in which many others were important too. They learn to encourage others and trust others to do their part. And finally, men of this caliber know the real source of strength and peace. Having big minds, they are able to comprehend the importance of spiritual values in life. The bigger they are, the humbler they are. But what about the times when it is necessary to live without tension? You've probably been thinking, fine, it's all right to say that you have to have a tranquil mind, but the difficulties are very real in life. This is a tough world. It isn't that simple. Let's talk about that right after this message. I've never said that it isn't a tough, sometimes brutal world out there, and I've never advocated retreating into a cocoon to get away from it all. That isn't true peace of mind, and that's not learning to cope with tension. How many times have you heard someone say, "Take it easy"? It's probably the most overworked cliche in our language. I remember a clerk at the information desk at Grand Central Station in New York City. I was watching him at the height of the rush hour with people backed up in a long line waiting impatiently to ask him questions, all of which he answered in a pleasant way. Well, I had a question I had to ask him too, and when it came my turn, and he gave me my answer in that pleasant way, I said to him, "How do you manage to handle the public in such a pleasant way without getting tense in all this confusion?" "Public," he said. "I don't handle the public. Mister, I just talk to one person at a time." I've never forgotten that phrase, one person at a time. It is too important in the proper regulation of the factors that make for tension. It's been a great help to me when many multiplying problems compete for my attention all at once. When things start coming at me from every direction, I remind myself, one thing at a time. That's it. That policy can undercut tension and keep you in control of the situation.